Net 'n interessante fact. Diginu app se YouTube channel is op 283 subscribers.
Oh, okay, we're live.
Dankie, liefie.
Dankie, liefie, is almal gereed?
Guys, we're live.
Good evening, friends and family from all over South Africa. Diginu tonight is going to explode, and I want to just say warm welcome to you all to 2020 Thrive. What is this Thrive thing? Thrive is to grow vigorously and to be successful or make steady progress and to prosper. You are at the right place at the right time. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the guy in the front. Have your eyes on him. Jesse Bester, our CEO and founder. I would like to ask you to give us the message from your heart. We love to hear you. Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Maranai. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to each and every one of you. And I'm very excited to share with you that we are also currently sharing live on YouTube. As we have seen that there's a ton of people that have registered for this event, and we did it as a precaution to ensure that we don't run out of necessary space on this call. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to share with you something very interesting, something that you've probably never seen before, and our vision is big. Our vision is to become the #1 food, drinks, and grocery ordering app in the world. And it's starting right here in South Africa. We've already started. We are growing exceptionally. And I'm very excited to share with you that we will be building a massive business. Together with each and every one of you, we are going to share something phenomenal with the world. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to show you what the Diginu opportunity is all about. And I know there's a couple of you that are influencers. There's a couple of you that are sales development representatives, marketing managers, marketing experts, etc., all in the field of making an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to share with you tonight is going to be absolutely groundbreaking. We're going to show you how to build an incredible business within the Diginu ecosystem, and it's all free of charge. We don't charge anything. We're going to show you how you can genuinely make a very good passive income for yourself, your friends, and your family, and there is no buying of packages, etc. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you a little bit later how big this industry really is, and also what the benefits are for you to join Diginu and to build business with us. Why am I saying this is a business? Because you get to determine your own hours. It's not your conventional employment. It's not your conventional, you have to be in the office at this time and leave at that time and apply for leave, etc. This is something truly unique. I want to commend each and every one of our team members that's built this with us. You guys have done an immaculate job. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to show you tonight what opportunity diginu can bring for you and your friends and family. We are going to, can we just quickly see, Marius, can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly scroll over here. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to share with you our latest video. This has never been shown out in public before. We made it specifically for this event, and after this event, it will go live on social media. I'm going to share screen with you, show you what video will soon hit the social media platforms. And then also, this will give you a good introduction of who and what diginu is. Sorry, ladies and gents, that is the wrong one. My apologies. Here's the correct one. My bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that gives you an overview of where we're going to take diginu. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are well over 300 people live on this call, and I see the numbers just keep on increasing and increasing. So welcome to all the new people that is joining us live. What we're going to share with you tonight is something that's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. And in that sense, what I'm telling you with that is, we're going to share with you how big the online food, drinks, and grocery ordering industry is. So before we get into that, I want you to think of something. You know, you always see these drivers driving around these bikes and these delivery cars and delivery vehicles. Imagine you can earn every time from one of those orders. With diginu, that is possible. Our business model is built like that. And we have built a business model that is very, very unique in the sense of we genuinely want to make an impact in the world. And we sat together many, many, many hours. And we thought to ourselves, how are we going to do this? What you're going to see tonight is the method that we came up with. It is mind-blowing. And I can tell you one thing for sure, we are growing at incredible rates. Our customer signups are up from September to this month with over 2,000% per day. So the average customer signups we had per day in September versus now is up with over 2,000%. Why? People are seeing what diginu is all about and how much better diginu is than other food delivery apps that they might have been used to, or they might not be using food delivery apps at all, but all of a sudden, thanks to diginu, they are. Ladies and gentlemen, you can earn a residual income of note through diginu. And with that being said, I would like you to pay close attention to what you're going to hear tonight, because each and every one of the people on this call are not only highly experienced, but they also have a massive heart for helping people. I know each and every one of the panelists who's speaking on the call tonight, and they are incredible people, people that I personally think you will really like and that we can learn a lot from. Thank you, Maranai. Back to you.
Jesse, thank you so much. Your heartbeat is so palpable, and we just love it to hear from you. And thank you for your heart, and thank you for taking the front. We are joining you in this incredible, phenomenal company. Friends and family, if you are still wondering, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I want to repeat it. You are at the right place at the right time. The next speaker, you're going to also be able to feel his pulse and feel why he thought of joining diginu. Bernard Swanevelder is our Diamond Club 100 member, all the way from the beautiful Cape Town. Bernard, tell us, why diginu?
Perfect, I'll do. Thanks so much, Maranai. Yeah, I must say, like many of you, you might be in a position where you're in the corporate space, like myself. I still am, and looking for a way out, or looking for a way to build something of significance. And I was looking for something in late 2023 for an opportunity where I can really leverage from other people's knowledge, other people's skills, and build a passive income. And that opportunity presented itself in the form of diginu. And like I say many times before, diginu found me at the right time, at the right place. And you might be in the same place right now where you're looking for something that's bigger than you, something that you want to really take to heart and make a big impact in your community, big impact in your family, big impact in South Africa, and a big impact eventually in the world. And this is what we have with diginu. So we have, I must say, really started to pick up speed since September last year. And it has been picking up momentum like a snowball running down a steep mountain. And you have caught that ball, and we are going to keep on rolling, and you've caught it at the right time. So with that said, why diginu? Diginu is here to make a huge impact through what we have to offer, and you will see a small part of it. This is not everything that you're going to see tonight. This is purely the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more that diginu is going to do, not just this year, but in the near future. So sit back, don't relax. I would say take out your pen and write everything down, because you're going to learn a lot. So with that said, over to you, Maranai. Let's go.
Wonderful. Thank you, Bernard. The person I know, he is definitely the steady progress in the Thrive portion. A guy that has well over 1,000 customers. His merchants are joining every day. Thank you, Bernard, for leading in such a wonderful way as well. The next person is none other than my partner in life, my husband, Johan Horn. He's the one who got me involved into diginu. So I want to hear again, why did you get us involved in diginu? After all, over to you, my love.
Okay, thank you, Marinay. Thank you very much. That's a good question, and hopefully I can shed some light on it tonight. Well, I tell you what, I've worked for many bosses, and I was really tired of working for a boss, as you know. And this presents me with an opportunity to have the freedom that I can to let money work for me and not I work for money. So this opportunity is just amazing. Marinay, this opportunity will afford us to be able to have the freedom to do what we want when we want to and not have to report to a boss every day. If you're still working for a boss, there's no problem with it. But I just saw the opportunity that we can get out of this rat race, of working for a boss. And this opportunity presents a residual income, which I love. It involves profit sharing, which is amazing. It involves many, many aspects of investing in people. And it's just a no-brainer. The freedom to be able to do what you want when you want to. Guys, if you're not involved in diginu yet, there's no packages. Jesse said it earlier. We were able to get involved in diginu without buying a package. I mean, if you're looking at acquiring a business nowadays, if you're going to buy a franchise, if you're going to buy, for instance, a McDonald's franchise, you're going to have to get yourself ready for about 10 to 20 million. I don't know who of you have saved up that money. So if you want your own business, there you are. You're going to have to save up a lot of money, and we don't save money. So we got involved in this, and we are not sorry. We are very, very, very excited, and we love diginu. So guys, it's a no-brainer. We just love diginu, and this is the opportunity that we have of a lifetime to have the freedom to do what we want when we want. Thank you.
Thanks for that reminder. I need to hear it again from you, and thank you so much for that, my love. We need to just put both shoulders in, and you see, guys, even two are better than one, and those who are couples, you can do it together. Thank you so much for that. The next person is our wonderful friend who got us involved in diginu, and he is our head of national field marketing in South Africa, none other than Marius Adams. Marius, I know figures are not really something that are one of your food that you eat every day, because you are just loving diginu and real food and marketers and merchants and customers. But now we would like to ask you to show us those numbers. Can you please show us the industry facts and figures for diginu for those who are maybe accountants who would like to see the numbers? Marius, please.
Thank you, Marinay, definitely. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, when I show you the facts and figures around the industry, just keep that in mind when you hear the rest of the presentation, and really see how you can have a piece of that pie. Remember that there's people on this call that already has more than 1,500, more than 2,000 customers already personally introduced, and that is where we are heading to in helping and assisting you to get customers and merchants on board. Okay, so without further ado, let me share my screen and get this thing out of the way. And okay, great, here I am. Okay, so as you can see there, I just want to make it a little bit bigger, is that in the right-hand corner, you can see that we've got this information from statista.com. So it is not something that we thumbsuck, this is real information, real-time information. So 2025, we are in 2025. The online food delivery will be the turnover 50 billion rand, ladies and gentlemen, 50 billion rand and 20.1 million users. So you will see the figures a bit later and how we can show you how you can get a piece of that pie of 20 million users and also 50 billion rand. Fast forward a few years, 5 years later, 4 years later, in 2029, the projection will be 68 billion rand. And I can tell you, I believe that it will be much higher than that. And the users will be 23.8 million users. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is only in South Africa. We are not planning to stay only in South Africa. So by that time, we will definitely be in other countries as well. So this is only the industry facts and figures forecast for South Africa. Just look at that, 68 billion rand and 23.8 million people. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you wrote it down, because you're going to see now how you can also have a piece of that. So Marinay, thank you.
Marius, Marius, thank you so much. We know why you are leading as well as our marketing expert, and that figures are showing as well something that we're aiming for. Even if you didn't have the numbers, you would have been way in front as well as you are. Thank you for leading, and thank you for helping us doing the marketing in diginu. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the man, Jesse Bester, where it all started. Way years ago, I was even thinking now, Jesse, just a year ago, we were having a meeting like now, and there was maybe 10, 15 people. Look at how many people are tonight, how many people have registered. Our aim for this year to thrive and to struck that number. We would love to hear all the rest from you. Thank you so much, Jesse. It's an honor to have you and to know that you are our CEO and founder of diginu. Would you please tell us about the diginu opportunity?
Thank you, Marinay. Ladies and gentlemen, by now you probably think, what a bunch of lunatics. These people are all crazy. We are. We are absolutely, completely crazy. And with that being said, I see the laughing faces. Okay, good. At least I'm not alone. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see I'm actually surprised by the amount of reactions tonight. So with that being said, we constantly want to evaluate, is what we do valuable? Is it valuable for whatever we're busy doing? Oh, we're busy working with the development team. The communication, is it valuable? We're working with the marketing team. Is that communication valuable? And the fact that there's so many reactions tonight showed me that thus far, we've got your attention. And this might be for you, it might not be for you. But like Johan said earlier, he was sick and tired of working for a boss. And I was exactly the same point, really. Now I've got a million bosses. I mean, all the customers are my boss, all the team members are my boss. We need to do this, we need to do that. And by we, they actually mean, Jesse, you need to go and do that. So with that being said, ladies and gents, what we're busy doing in diginu is crazy. But Steve Jobs said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Now, I'm not going to sit here and quote fancy quotes and everything. I'm going to show you. We like to put our money where our mouths are, and we want to show you how we are changing the world. We're not going to. We are actively busy doing it. And that is why we spend time tonight with you and show you what the diginu opportunity is all about. A while ago, we were at a very interesting phase in the company's history. By the way, the company was founded in 2019, and the first 3 or 4 years was absolute manic. It was chaos. It was stuff broke more than it got fixed. There was things that broke that we didn't know existed. Coding broke, systems didn't work, deliveries didn't work well. It was, well, thank goodness for whiskey. It works well. So yeah, speaking on behalf of a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to show you what diginu can mean for you. Because you're sitting here and saying, okay, it's all good and well, but what is in this for me? And that's what I'm going to show you now. With that being said, we would like to show you exactly how the diginu business opportunity. Marius mentioned something earlier. He said you can get a piece of this pie. Johan also mentioned the profit share program. So our business model is called diginu PSP. It stands for Profit Share Program, and that is exactly what we do. On each and every transaction that happens, I'm going to summarize this entire next part that I'm going to show you. I'm going to summarize it in one sentence. You can actively and passively earn money through food deliveries in diginu. Boom. Okay, cool. Now what? How much can I earn? What do I need to do? Those are the questions that's currently in your mind, right? So let's show you. With that being said, before we get into everything, I want to mention something to you. And that is, I'm going to go through the following steps. We've been doing this for a while, so we've been working very closely with team members, and we've asked them, in hindsight, what was going through your mind the first time you heard about diginu? And most of them said exactly the same thing. They said, I heard about it. I thought, okay, well, I hope this is true, but I'm scared it's too good to be true. I'm scared it's not going to happen. I'm scared there's some catch. There's some payment that I need to put in. And a year or 2 or 6 months or a month later, I've realized there is no catch. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to go through certain things and you're going to hope what we're going to share with you tonight is true. And I can tell you unequivocally, it is. Why? Because we put our money where our mouths are. We want to really make an impact. With that being said, we're going to share screen with you now. And we're going to show you how you can get a piece of that pie. Excuse the pun. It's a nasty pun, I know. But you can get a piece of that pie of that 50 billion rand turnover. That will happen in 2024 in South Africa. Last year was 46.1 billion rand was spent online on food deliveries. This year will be higher. It will be over 50 billion. We're going to show you what you can benefit from that. Now, with that being said, there's 2 different components because we're a connector app. We connect customers with restaurants, grocery stores, and liquor stores. We call them collectively merchants. So a merchant is a restaurant, a grocery store, or a liquor store. Now, you can do either one of the 2, or you can do both. I will advise going for both, but you can do whichever you feel like doing. That's the beauty of our business model. You can pick and choose. It's like a buffet. We're also going to show you a third one that we're launching now, which is still in beta testing, but it is going incredibly well. We're going to extend a special invite to people on this call tonight to join us on the beta testing group. Okay, with that being said, let's jump right into it. It's very simple. Let's say you sign up a merchant, and that merchant has, let's say, takeaways. Let's call it a restaurant. It's a restaurant on board, or this restaurant, you can do free accreditation online to know exactly what to do. The only thing you need to answer yourself is, do I want to do this? If the answer is yes, we can show you how. We can show you A to Z. Everything is streamlined, online, on automation. It's immaculate how our stuff works. So you can become an accredited merchant marketer, and then together with that, you can go and build your own business within diginu. So you can build up your own portfolio. Now, the benefit of all of this is there is continuous income. So whether you're sitting with friends and family, I'm going to plant a seed in your mind now so you can understand where we're going with this. Whether you spend time with friends or family, whether you are at a rugby game, whether you're at a braai, it doesn't matter where you are. Once you build up your nice portfolio in diginu with merchants and or customers, people need to eat, right? So they can constantly keep on ordering, and you make money every single time. Now, I'm going to leave that at at the moment for there. What I want to tell you is, let's use a quick example. Now, this varies because you get a percentage of the total turnover that gets placed on diginu at particular merchants. So let's say you start up a restaurant, and that restaurant has got a turnover on diginu of 200,000 rands worth of sales. 200,000 rand is on the lower side of the average store's delivery number, but we rather come in conservatively, and the 200,000 rand also matches up nice with the commission. So that's why we decided to go with that. Some stores go over a million, 1.2 million. So between $1 million and 1.2 million are the higher end of the stores where they do more deliveries, and some do less. Some do 50 or 80,000. So let's work on the lower side of 200,000 rand a month in diginu orders. Let's say you sign up one store on diginu and they have 200,000 rand a month in turnover. You will receive 1,000 rand in commission. When you add 4 more stores to that, so you've got your 1, you add 4 more, you've got 5 in total, you'll earn 5,000 rand a month if all of them on average have a turnover of 200,000 rand. Once that grows to 10 merchants, you'll receive 10,000, 50 merchants is 50,000, and 100 merchants is 100,000 rand a month. Every single month. Now, let's pause there quickly. I want you to imagine yourself in the food court of your favorite mall or restaurant. Think of your favorite mall or restaurant. Imagine you're sitting in the food court over lunch or dinner, it doesn't matter. Let's say a Sunday afternoon, lunch or brunch with friends and family, you're having a nice time there. And you've signed up all the restaurants in that food court, in that mall. And you just see diginu drivers coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. What does that mean for you? Money, right? Commission, because you make money on each and every transaction. You get commission based on the total turnover, which means you get commission based on every single order that happens there. By the way, on that note, you might now think, diginu must be really expensive then. No, we're not. In fact, through incredible innovation and incredible process refinement, diginu is on average 20% cheaper than most other food delivery apps on identically the same orders. So if you compare an order on diginu happened at a specific restaurant, and you compare that on the average other food delivery app, diginu will be 20% cheaper. Is it the time where it's a launch promo or something? No, that's our normal fees. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've all read in the newspapers and articles online how expensive last mile delivery partners can become. Diginu is the exception to the rule. Now, let's go over to the next part. And that next part, I think you're going to love. This is the part where you can share your unique referral link with friends and family. By the way, just one last thing on the previous section. Can I only sign up 100 merchants? No. Can I sign up more? You can sign up as many as you want. The more business you bring to the company, the more money you make. Exactly the same as an insurance broker. The more underwritings they do, the more commission they'll receive every single month. It's exactly the same business here. You build up a portfolio of merchants within diginu. Now, each and every one of you are already signed up. You already have a diginu referral link. I don't know if you know this, but you do. When you go into your diginu app, I'll advise you to do it afterwards. When you go into your diginu app, you can find your unique referral link there. When you send it to friends and family, they register with diginu. They are linked to you for life. That means they cannot move. If they, every single time when they place an order on diginu, at any diginu restaurant, grocery store, or liquor store, nationwide, you'll receive commission. Why? Because the money that we would have spent on marketing and what they call customer acquisition cost and customer retention cost and those type of things, we pay that commission that we budgeted into those transactions, we pay that commission to you every single time. I'm going to pose a good question to you, an interesting question. Will you rather believe a friend or family member who tell you about this and come on board than seeing a billboard? Obviously a friend or family member, right? Because they've got experience with this. See where we're going with this? See the brilliance behind this? Now, let's say that the average person spends per month 500 Rand a month on diginu in food deliveries. Now that's usually about in the vicinity of 1.2, 1.5 orders. If you take the average basket size in diginu. So let's say they order once a month and it's a little bit bigger order and it's a 500 Rand order. We're going to show you in the left-hand column the amount of customers that you get. The middle column, we're going to show you the commission you're going to get. And the right-hand column, we're going to show you the total. But there is more to this than meets the eye. What do I mean with that? You know how real estate agents work. When a real estate agent sells a house, their business model is built exactly on the same business model diginu is built on, 100% identical. When a real estate agent sells a house, are they the only one making commission? No. They make commission, right? But so does the principal of that store or that branch. So does area manager, national manager, and head office make a commission. All of them make commission. diginu works exactly the same. We combine that principle to get you the power of multiplication. Now, in the left-hand column, we're going to show you what happens when people start ordering. So the first one, we're going to show you how much you can earn. And that first one is 10 customers. When you have scheduling with 10 friends or family members, and they on average spend 500 Rand a month, for that generation of people, you will receive 25 Rand a month. And now you're probably thinking there, oh, come on. You remember we said we brought in the principle of multiplication to take the, oh, come on, out of the equation. Okay, when those 10 people, on average, go get 10 more people, it grows on like that. On the next level, you get 100 Rand, which means the total that you got now is 125. Remember, those customers cannot move, and sign up is free for everyone. When that grows with another 10 people, you get 875 Rand in total. When that grows with another 10 people, you will get an additional 5,000, which means you're on 5,875. And if we add all of that up, it's very simple, 30,875 when that next level also grows with 10 people. Now, you might think 10 people. And here is where I'm going to show you how real this is. Did you know each and every one of the people speaking on this call tonight have personally enrolled more than 100 people on that first level, not 10, 100. Each and every one of them. To give you an interesting fact, Bernard has enrolled 1,600 people himself on that very first level, not 10. Remember, those people now on average multiply with 10. Imagine what that can be. Belinda has enrolled over 2,000 people herself in a few months. Now things are starting to get real. Because the first thing you probably thought was, okay, but do people actually sign up for that? I don't know how to build this puzzle. Now you've seen the facts. So, for those of you that think, you know what, I can do 10 customers before breakfast, the next part is for you. When you start off with 100 people, look at the numbers. If they all multiply on average just with 10, look at that commission that you earn there at the bottom. 308,750 Rand in commission per month. I see the wows are going up significantly now. It's all because of the power of multiplication. If you had to go and do all of that yourself, I'm a big dreamer, but that's going to be a challenge. If you had to receive all of that, or to build that business up yourself to get to that level, yes, ladies and gents, you would have worked your backside off. I want to pause there for a moment. That's 100 people. How much does Bernard have again? 1,600. How much does Belinda have again? Over 2,000. Marius, 1,000. So I can show you, we call that people with at least 100 people personally enrolled or more. We call them a Diamond Club member. You get Diamond, then Diamond 25 is someone with 250 people or more. And you'll see when Belinda and Bernard speak in the top of their screen, it's written Diamond 100. So Diamond 100 means they have surpassed the highest rank that we have in the company, which is 1,000 people. So Diamond is 10, and if it's 100 behind it, it means times 100. So whatever's behind it means you multiply that with 10. That's how many people they've personally enrolled. Ladies and gentlemen, so I think, Marius, maybe we should sometime go and calculate one way what Belinda's income will soon be when we put 2,000 and whatever there in the first line. I think we'll need a proper scientific calculator for that with enough digit space. Ladies and gents, that basically shows you what diginu is all about. So those are the two aspects. As simple as that. Thank you, Maranai.
Jesse, that is so phenomenal that you told us now. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, if you still wonder why you're here today, you are at the right place at the right time. So we would like to hear now again from Marius. Marius, I would like to give you another hat. You said before that when you bring up that map, you look like a weatherman, but I think this is one of the highlights of tonight. Everybody wants to know, how does our South African map look like? Marius, please show us.
Okay, Marinai, thank you. I'm going to get it now. Let me share screen quickly, and there it is. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how the merchant sign-ups already in South Africa looks like. If you look at the world, we are only in South Africa now, but we are definitely heading over to other countries in the rest of the world once we conquer the whole of South Africa. So we've got a very strong footprint here in Gauteng and in the Cape Town area. And you will see here in the Durban and the Eastern Cape, it looks very, very well. Polokwane, we are live there. Nelspruit, we are also live there. Kimberley, Bloemfontein is also looking very, very good. But as you can see, when I zoom in here, there's such a big scope of merchants that needs to be signed up as well. So once I zoom in more and more and more, you can see that there's still a lot of places and a lot of merchants. In South Africa, there's over 80,000 merchants. That is restaurants, liquor stores, grocery stores, and moms and pop stores, biltong stores, and I can tell you with the unique selling proposition that we have, we can get on board any store, ladies and gentlemen, not just the bigger stores. So going up there in Polokwane, Erika is doing very, very good in Polokwane. And Nelspruit is also doing very good. We are flowing over to Witrifuur or White River. And here we are in the Durban, Pietermaritzburg area. As you can see, there's nothing going on in Pietermaritzburg. So there's a huge market to be conquered there as well. So Durban is doing good. The South Coast is doing good. And yeah, I'm going down to East London. Also a very, very big scope there as well. PE is starting up. And this is where it all started in Jeffreys Bay. That is where Jesse did the proof of concept of the business. So that is where it all started in Jeffreys Bay. Eastern Cape is doing very, very, very good. And here is Cape Town doing exceptionally well. But as I said, when I zoom in here, there's still a lot of places that needs to be signed up. So, ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is looking very, very well, but there's still a lot of scope, and that is why we've got opportunity meetings like this to show you it is never too late to get involved. This is now the right time. Great. Thank you, Marinai.
That is so awesome, Marius. Thank you so much. There's lots of work to be done. We've started, but the more the merrier, definitely. Jesse, I think you have another cat in your bag. Don't you want to let it out for us? And there's some new things on the map, on the table. And ladies and gentlemen, like tonight, every other Tuesday night, you do not want to miss out, because every Tuesday, if you think, oh, next week is going to be another meeting, it's the same as last week. No, it's not. Every week there's almost new things, and Jesse's going to let some new things out and bring on things on board. Jesse, we can't wait. I think I'm really like on the tip of my chair now. We'd love to hear the new things as well. Please.
Thank you, Maranai. Ladies and gentlemen, remember I said earlier, we've got a third income stream available. We are launching something incredible. If I say incredible, this is going to be, the beauty of this is just, I can't even begin to describe this. We are working to build an ecosystem of rewards. So diginu is the rewarding food, drinks, and grocery ordering app. So this is above and beyond what you've seen now. This is an additional benefit with additional option with additional benefits. If you want to double up, I said earlier today on a call that I am a absolute sucker for a bargain. Absolute. You can lead me right into a lion's mouth with a bargain in there. I'll just jump right into it. With that being said, diginu is launching an incredible rewards program. We are now in beta testing phase. If you would like to get even bigger benefits, Marius, do you perhaps have those brands available that's already on board? Do you have those images available? Sorry, ladies and gents, I haven't asked him to get it.
Okay, let me just have a look, and then I'll let you know now.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to share with you quickly. I don't have it on my iPad, I've got it on my phone, but my phone's not connected now on the Zoom call. So we're going to show you quickly which brands are already on board. We are working in partnership with another company to build something so phenomenal, you're not going to believe your eyes. So we've built up an additional aspect. It's not a requirement of diginu, it's additional above and beyond it, where you can go on a subscription basis of 99 Rand a month to month. It's not necessary. You don't have to do it. It's above and beyond. If you want to maximize your income even more, you can do it. But I personally I don't think the average person will do this necessarily for the income, even though the income is great. I think they'll actually definitely do it for the benefits. So what you do is, how would you like to be able to claim up to 120 Rand back per meal that you have, or per delivery? So when you have a delivery done at your house, you can claim up to 120 Rand back of that. Cash, mullah. I'm not talking about points or something. I'm not talking about those things that you have to have 1,000,007 of it just to be able to start redeeming any benefits. I'm talking about actual money. How would you like to have discounts on flights, clothing, etc., etc.? Ladies and gentlemen, here are the brands that's already on board with this. Woolworths, Shoprite, Steers, Spur, Nando's, Burger King, Debonair's, FlySafe, PSL, then who's also big? Ster-Kinekor, Mozambique. All right. Then we've got Checkers, Hyper, Dis-Chem, Edgar, Shoprite, Milky Lane, who's also big there. John Dory's, Burger King, New Metro. There you can see the benefits that you get with coming on board for this. For instance, you will be able, thank you, Marius. I was able to, when I flew the other day, I was able to claim a part of my flight back through South Air that I flew with South Air, and I was able to claim a part of it back. The next, 2 days later, money was in my account. I was like, oh, like, you know, that one ad, how? That one lady went like, how? So I was like, oh, this is incredible. I got money actually back. I thought to myself, you know what, I don't really know. Let's test this out, because another company and us are taking hands on this and we're building this together. By the way, it's actually a company owned by Clientele, which is a publicly traded company. So that gave me a lot of assurance, knowing, okay, they are part of a publicly listed company. And I thought to myself, okay, paid 99 Rand. I got 100 Rand back for my flight. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go and have a meal at a restaurant and claim that back. See if it works. They say it takes up to 5 business days for the money to be paid back. On business day number 3, got 120 Rand back in my account. I was like, wow, this is incredible. And the one person upon the other that's part of us, part of the beta testing group, have told me, Jesse, I've gotten my money back. One of our team members said the other day, what he loves about this is with 1 or 2 actions that you put in, you can get your entire money for the month back. So it's not a contract that you spend per month, per year, or 2 years, or 6 years, or whatever. It's month to month. Pay 99 Rand, and you get up to 3,500 Rand in rewards back. So it can either be discounts or it can be actual cash paid out into your account. For instance, you can buy Woolworths vouchers where you'll get 5% of the Woolworths voucher. I was like, well, with one single transaction, I can make basically my money back. I was like, well, sign me up. I looked at it, and I'm very analytical, so I was like, looked through the fine print. I was like, there's no catch. It's like, okay, I'm in. Let's do this. I said, okay, I'm going to test this. If this works, we can incorporate it in diginu. And I called Morris the other day. I was like, listen, Morris, I put in my claim. I got my money back. I was like, this is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to extend a special invite to the people on this call to join in on that beta group. And we have also put this as part of the profit share program, which means you can earn additional income when friends and family members that you refer to become part of this. You can make additional income on that as well. We are expanding the rewards component of diginu. Ladies and gents, this is not open for the public yet, and we only have 1,000 spots available for this in total. We don't have 1,000 spots anymore. I think we've got a couple of hundred left. And it's not going to be open for the public yet. We are looking at launching it a bit later this year, but you can get exclusive access to it now already. And you can give us feedback and say, listen, I want this, I want this, I want this. So see this as the test model that you're going to drive. You know, when you're going to test drive a car, and it's usually not your top of the range. It's usually like your mid-level, a little bit below mid-level. We want to build the top of the range. So we're going to sit with our friends that's building this with us, the partners that's coming on board with us to build this. We're going to tell them, listen, we want this and this and this and this and this extra. We want to build it like this. This is how we want the app to work, because we're going to build it into our app. It's going to have our own logo and all of those things obviously on it, because I mean, it's a diginu related product. With that being said, this is your to give us then feedback and say, listen, can we add this? Can we add that? For instance, we also had the request to add fuel in there. I was like, oh, that's actually a really, really good idea. Some people said, can we get cash back on data and airtime? I was like, oh, I also love that. So we started making notes. So we would like to have a group of people to give us feedback and say, listen, we want this and this and this and this extra. And then we will see whatever we can do. We can't guarantee it always, obviously, but we'll see whatever we can do. We will do whatever we can to go and make that happen. So we built the most rewarding rewards program. I don't want to call it a rewards program because it's not points, it's cash. But let's call it the most rewarding cashback program in South Africa. And then we take it international. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to show you a little bit later. We're going to send a link on the meeting. I'm going to send you a link, not now, but we'll send a little bit later, a WhatsApp group link. Join the WhatsApp group if you want to go further and build diginu with us. But with that being said, I'm not going to go into that for now. Maranai, back to you.
Thank you so much, Jesse. Excitement. With diginu, there's always excitement. And the next excitement, Belinda Ford, like you heard all about her, she's our Diamond Club 100 member. We like to call her Belinda Mustang Ford. Please tell us about what's next, please, Belinda.
Thank you, Maranai. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I'm really looking forward to working with everybody. So what's next? Obviously, we don't want to leave anybody behind and keep everybody up to date. So whether you want to be a customer marketer, merchant marketer, or a recruiter of customer and merchant, the marketers, whatever you want to do, we're going to be there for you, guide you, and help you with the training. So we have pre-training, as Jessie said before. We help you with that. Everything is on Telegram. So don't worry too much about the fact if you don't have Telegram yet. That's the reason why we're going to get you onto a WhatsApp group. And then from the WhatsApp group, we want to connect with you guys. So we want to know where you're from. So when you get on the group, if you can just let us know where you're from and your name. And then, yeah, we'd like to see where everybody is and connect with you guys, because obviously that's what we do. We want to work with people, and we're real, and we're there for people. And then, so from there on, after that, in about 9:30, then we will then post the link to the training for you on Telegram, so that you can start your training, whatever it is you want to do. So we also got in the training, whether you want to be a customer marketer or merchant marketer, whatever, you can click on that and we'll take you through all the training. Yeah, and I can just, if I can ask one thing, is please do the training as diligently and thoroughly as you can, because most of the questions that you have, everybody has questions. I had so many questions when I started, is answered in the training. I had Marius tell me a lot of times, have you done the training? Have you done the training? Yes, I know, but I want the answers now. So please, if you guys can do your training, yeah, as thoroughly as you can be. And then obviously we have got a chat group as well for questions and things like that after your training. So when you get on the WhatsApp group, name, surname, where you're from, and then we will put on 2 links on the group at about 9:30. One is the training Telegram channel, and then we have got the beta WhatsApp group for the cashback program. That is, like Jessie said, it's not compulsory. It is an additional thing to diginu, so it is not something you have to do. But if you would like to get some cash back on rewards and things like that, we'd love to have you there as well. So yeah, back to you, Marine. Thank you.
And for all those that are like long in the business like me, Belinda, we need to do the refresher as well. So yes, to everybody, make sure you go through the training. And I want to just say, Bernard and Belinda, thank you for the hard work that you've done in putting all this training and everything together. From Marius and then you two, thank you so much. We are appreciating you for the hard work that you do. And you're not getting paid for doing this. So you are leaders and you are showing up. And thank you for that. We honor you. Thank you so much. Jessie, I think for all of the rest of the people, the friends and family that are in the household here, for those who can't go to sleep, maybe you need to register now for training or do the refresher training. But for the rest of us, Jessie, you need to tuck us in for the night, and everybody up then early tomorrow morning to go out for the merchants and signing up customers. And for all the night owls, Jessie, you need to wrap up for us and close the family group tonight, please. Thank you for you.
Thank you, Marine. Ladies and gentlemen, can I quickly see by way of, can you please send out a heart if you already have diginu on your phone? Can I see? Can you please give me a reaction at the bottom? Give me a heart. Okay, sure. There's a lot of people. Okay, fantastic. That means that you already have your unique diginu referral link. Okay, there the hearts are coming. Now they're pouring in. That means you already have a unique diginu referral link. Did you know when you sign up a friend or family member or any person for that matter, and they sign up with your unique diginu referral link, you receive an automated mail from our system immediately telling you that that person is registered. I want you to go and test that out. On your app, you'll be able to see when you go to profile and then income opportunity. Simply says there's share referral code. You click on that and it'll open up the app on your phone that's available to share it on. And WhatsApp with your friends and family members and tell them, quickly sign up here. I want to test the system. Don't believe us. Look at the facts. Test it. See if you get that mail. See if they actually register with that mail. And then you see, wait, I've done that once, I can do it twice, I can do it 3 times. And remember, those people are then linked to you for life. They cannot move anywhere. They are linked to you every time they order at any diginu store nationwide, or when they become part of the rewards program in the future. You make money every single time. Ladies and gents, with that being said, I started this meeting off by saying, you probably think we're a bunch of lunatics. We are, but now you see why. Now you see why we are so excited, why we're so excited about where we're going to take this company. And I'm going to publicly share with you our goal for this year. You've seen it in the video, and I'm going to reiterate. We want 4 million people on diginu by the end of this year, and an additional 22,000 merchants on board diginu end of this year. And what will that mean? We are the #1 food delivery app in South Africa. You might think 4 million. Saksar, die drif is deep. You might think that's a bit difficult, bit of a challenge. 22,000 more stores. That's going to be challenging. Nope. Remember our business model? Exponential growth. We have increased with over 2,600% in customer sign-ups since September last year until now. And it's exponential growth. It grows exponentially. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Not 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to share the link for the WhatsApp group now. Bernard, is it possible that you can please, you're usually very fast with this. Can you please, oh, there we go, boom. Bernard, I'm going to call you Genie in a bottle from now on. Bernard, thank you very much for sharing the link. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat below, we're going to give a few moments for you to be able to go and register or to join that WhatsApp group. It's called diginu 2025. And we would like you to join that WhatsApp group. And then as Belinda said earlier, hello. I'm looking at the group now and it is exploding. Yes, see. Group on. We are already on 202 people on this group. You guys are fast. We've got it's like a strong, like a class of 2020, 2025, you know, one of those things. We've got a strong group here. This is going to be incredible. I think we need to up our game. It needs to be 2.5 million people by end of this month, not 4 million by the end of the year. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to change the settings on that group so that I think it's currently not able to post. Let me just quickly see if it is, so that we make sure everything is ready for you. And the reason we want you to post your name, surname, and where you are from is for 2 reasons. We want you to see what an impact diginu is already making. And together with that, we also want you to see where people are coming from, where people are busy building diginu, where they are located. Maybe they are located in your area. Maybe they are located in other areas. It doesn't matter. You can go there and see which areas people on this call are coming in from. I'm going to go to group permissions. Then I'm going to change it to anyone can send messages. Members can send messages. Okay, Belinda Ford's taking the lead. Thank you. I'm going to enable it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the settings are now able. Please send us your name, surname, and where you are from, because we really want to get to know you. At 9:30 tonight, we will send out the information on how to get in the Telegram groups, and then we'll also send you 2 very exciting video clips on there to get you going. Ladies and gentlemen, flight, my story is out. That is it, and that is what diginu is all about. We've got absolutely nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Ladies and gents, I hope you have an incredible evening further, and let's go out and build a company together to become #1, because our vision, we are going to go international this year already. We already know which country we're going to go to, and you'll be able to earn commission from all orders placed by customers and merchants in that country where we are also going to expand to. I want to leave you with one last question. how would you like to become on board a company that is founded in South Africa that became #1 in the world? This is diginu. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. I hope you have a blessed evening further, and we'll see you on the WhatsApp groups. Bye-bye.